Tempo has dropped. It's been brilliant throughout.
Any idea, by the way, on that last English player, 1999, to score 14 Premier League goals for Aston Villa in a single season in the top flight?
Go on then.
It is Julian Joachim.
I would never have got that. I'm glad I didn't try.
But I think the point to take from all of that it just goes to show just how good Ollie Watkins has been this season, that is a record that has stood for so long.
I mean, you saw him a moment ago and referred to the fact how he just shrugged off Gary Cahill. He punches above his weight in terms of size and stature, the way he plays the game. And that's all to do with his mentality. He's got a great attitude on the pitch.
Schlupp a little over-eager with his challenge. One that is of some discomfort as well.
It was a clumsy tackle from Jeffrey Schlupp. Just comes in on the side and almost stamps on the side. Can be painful, that. It's getting a talking to from the referee.
Jacob Ramsey back on his feet, the 19-year-old. His brother Aaron, by the way, plays for the under-16s. And of course, Aston Villa's under-18s had some success on Friday night by reaching the FA Youth Cup final. They will play Liverpool in the weeks ahead after beating West Brom. Got such a talented crop of players too. El Ghazi nodded away by Cahill.
That'll be a good final, that, Liverpool. Aston Villa. I think Villa probably are the favourites. They've got a really good under-18 side this year.
At least one of the members is on the bench today as well for Aston Villa. Carney Chukwuemeka. In comes the Villa corner, and they will have another one. Has delivered a couple of testers so far today from set pieces, that is for sure, Anwar El Ghazi. Headed away robustly by Benteke, and Ramsey, who will take his time to cross, and it did strike the body of Jeffrey Schlupp, but not necessarily his arm directly, and that's why Palace continue with Zaha, and Schlupp has gone on ahead of him. Confirmation, by the way, it was Wilfried Zaha's goal for that equaliser for Crystal Palace, despite the deflection. Here he is again, similar position, and here is Eze, and that is a critical block by Konza.
Lovely, patient, counter-attacking move from Crystal Palace. The ball does slow up a little bit, then they work it brilliantly. Eze again, the danger man, little turn, finding the pass, goes for a second one from Zaha. Really up their game. Crystal Palace looking really good at the latter stages.
Eze's corner. Mitchell brave in front of Grealish. Zaha lost his bearings for a second and now has ball at feet again, and Zaha breezing away from 2 and then 3, and it is pretty much off the line from Aston Villa. Here's Eze, good effort, and he has hit the crossbar. Martinez completely flummoxed.
What's the second time the crossbar's got them out of trouble? And again, another great piece of pressure. Zaha especially driving at the Villa defence.
On the break, a yellow card for Kouyaté for halting Douglas Luiz, but this is opening up to be a frantic finale.
Here's the foul. Pretty cynical trip, just dangles his left leg out, Kouyaté.
El Mohammadi. McGinn, this is really absorbing stuff now at Selhurst Park. Douglas Luiz. Tricky one for Target to control, lashed away by Joel Ward. One firmly by Tompkins. And McGinn described what would perhaps be aptly described as a Hollywood pass. This was a Hollywood effort from Eze.
Well, he's deserved a goal for his performance. Zaha going for the throat again, really driving and committing defenders in the box. Nobody wants to stick a leg out, and that's a great effort. Martinez is creeping, he's going for the cross, thinking it's going to be delivered, and he just whips it, wrong foots the goalkeeper. Really clever effort from Eberechi Eze.
Four goals, 5 assists this season in the Premier League. Eberechi Eze had a major impact in Crystal Palace's recent win against Sheffield United. Got a goal and an assist as well for Christian Benteke. And here he is on the ball now for the home side. 6.5 minutes to play at Selhurst Park. Townsend, Zaha, Eze, and Townsend, the trio working and combining well. And Zaha, pocket of space, utilises it well. His pullback is blocked. It is Eze's effort. It is Mitchell, and it has found its way in. A 5th goal of the game, but for the first time, Palace lead. And it is their young fullback with the final impact.
Well, the sheer fact that Tyrick Mitchell is in this position gives you the indication of how Crystal Palace feel about this game. The left back is so high up the pitch, but Zaha again causing absolute havoc. Eze involved, not a surprise, and that's a really brave finish from Mitchell. It's all about the commitment just to get something on the ball. I think he almost chests the ball into the net, but to find himself so high up the pitch, just with his shoulder almost. Brilliant from Crystal Palace, thoroughly deserved. They've really put this Villa team under pressure in this second half.
Well, he had to wait for his moment of joy. It is his first ever Crystal Palace goal, but there was a short delay just to check on what part of the body the ball hit. It is deemed that it was enough of the shoulder that the goal counts, and Crystal Palace lead Aston Villa 3-2.
It was a full-on shoulder, wasn't it? Which is obviously inside the sleeve of the shirt, which is why it's been allowed. But I just love the fact he was up there at left back. The ball was developed on the right-hand side as well. They've really thrown everything at this second half, Crystal Palace, and they're getting their reward